I just recorded Sexy Places, like literally just finished playing the song and recording the video. I'm gonna edit the lyric video now, and I just thought I'd do a little behind the lyrics of the song. I think the song was a perfect ode to the end of the summer. The song's about the summer, the song's about everything, envy, and I just thought I'd do a little behind the lyrics. So if you guys want to join me for that, yeah, I did my makeup. The vibe was sort of you're at the beach and you feel sad, and then you go back to your hotel room or your house or wherever you're staying, and then you write this banger. And hopefully you guys like it. It's a surprise release. I usually announce this a while in advance, but I didn't. So the song's about, you basically have this narrator, and the narrator has a dream, and in the dream he gets killed off. Well, not killed off, he just gets killed. And that's where the lyrics start. The blood was running from my eyes. I can't recall the who nor the why. I won't think about it no more in case I go insane. There's no point in thinking about his death. The burgundy card on my lap read to me that I had to dance. Everything felt sacrosanct to me as if it were real. He goes off to this version of heaven or hell, and he has to dance. He just has to enjoy the next chapter. Life after death, or what he thinks is death. Bury a bullet in my brain. For me, it's just a typical Thursday. I hated school and now I hate life, again, just because I can. Now we get some sort of insight as to what might have happened. For me, it's just a typical Thursday. Bury a bullet in brain. It's a song lyric, it's art, but at the same time, you get an insight as to what his headspace was. Whether this happened to him or this happened by his own hand, he is not complaining about it. It's just a typical Thursday for him. Again, just because he can. He hates life just because he can. Ooh, treat me like a child, wanting to fly fancy jets as I ultimately end up in sexy places, sexy people, sexy drinks are on the table, sexy cars that I'll drive later, sexy things we do together. I thought about sexy, the word sexy. Someone's ringing the bell, but that's not me. That's not me. I'm not ringing the bell. I need to make this high-waisted. Okay, there we go. And I'm not gonna answer because there are people home. Not my problem. Yeah, not my problem. And whenever we use sexy, we use to describe sexual, we use it to describe sexual or sensual experiences, but sexy is so much more than that. Sexy means attractive, it means sultry, it means desirable. A car can be sexy, a city can be sexy, a food, a plate, a culture, a language, a lot of things can be sexy. And I thought about it, and a lifestyle can be sexy, and I said, the narrator wants to leave his unsexy life and lead a sexy life. He's envious, he wants to go to sexy places. There's two kinds of fate, they both come the same, and one comes to mind when they kill you in the night. So now we know two things. Typical Thursday, he got shot in the night. What are the kinds of fate? We don't know that yet. I swear I'm not a stalker, but I just want to feel the magic. Delusion acts like poison. It tastes sweet in the beginning, but ultimately ends up in sickness and misery. Because of this, I sort of left it really ambiguous. I swear I'm not a stalker, that's what the narrator's saying. And in this case, I mean, the narrator could probably be stalking someone on social media, and he's saying, I'm not a stalker. And a lot of the times we save pictures and images, and oh, I like this picture that, I don't know, Demi Lovato took on a yacht, so I'm gonna save it to my mood board, to my inspo board for inspo or whatever, or I like his body, so I'm gonna take it as inspiration. But we don't realize that we're fueling envy within us. It tastes sweet in the beginning, but ends up in sickness and misery. Envy is sickness. And then it proceeds with the following lyric. I'm in the best shape of my life. My chest, I can't bounce my chest, my thighs, and my beautiful ass. My baby knows it's not a mirage, as he counts my ribs. Again, fantasizing. The narrator's supposed to be single. And talking about a mirage, again. The boys and girls they see on the screens, they're all red while I'm turning green. I hope a piano falls on their heads. So, the boys and girls we see on the screens, this is sort of a a triple entendre. They're all red from tanning in the sun. Well, I'm turning green from envy. There's also green from the Wicked Witch of the West, that's in Elphaba, in The Wizard of Oz, the Wicked Witch of the West. So I'm never gonna be able to fit in with the people even if I want to. So I'm never gonna be able to turn red. I'm never gonna be able to be one of them. So that's a triple entendre. I hope a piano falls on their heads. Have you ever heard of the meme? I don't care if something good happened to you, it should have happened to me. This is sort of what the line is saying. I hope a piano falls on their heads, or for me to stop my vying for places you could take me if God blessed me, if I let him. All his power makes him feckless, seems iconic, it's pathetic. This is wrestling with the idea of God. Because a lot of the times I've wondered, God is almighty and powerful. I'm a believer. Okay, I believe in God. I worship God. I love God. But a lot of times I can't help but wonder, if God's real, if God's almighty, if God's all powerful, then why do we have sick people? What about hunger? Why are people unhappy? Why am I unhappy? Why is the narrator unhappy? Right? It seems iconic. It's pathetic. It's just a revelation. The narrator's tired of pretending. He's dead, so nothing can happen to the narrator. Then the chorus repeats itself, and we get another chorus. Sexy places, sexy people, all my dreams are decorations. Got my number, but you won't call me later. This guys, but you're the one I always wanted. I like rhymes like this. This guy, that's a word, this guy, and then you got it all together, this guys. I like that. You're the one I always wanted. And then I interpolate a bar from my most successful original song today, World's Most Eligible Bachelor. I think that even though the things I want in life are governed by the men I think are nice looking on the outside. I'm sweating through my makeup. I'm supposed to be a lifeguard, but at the same time on the beach and sunburned and yeah, the things I want in life are nice things. They're governed by what looks nice, sexy, by what's sexy. So that's what the lyric means. And then proceeding that I'm blonde and I'm bored, but I'm not ruined at all. A lot of things may be happening, but I'm not ruined at all. I take the pain of the places I see on the screens, the places I see on television, on social media, the experiences, but I'm not ruined. I take the pain of the places and I bear it with my soul. I wish they could see me. I wish you could see me now. When I go to the beach, I want to soak in the sun. I want and be the cause of a scene. I want to be the center of attention. I want to get up and fall in love and get drunk in Monaco. Just, again, simple, not really deep. This guy, this guys. This is sort of referring to, the narrator referring to himself. Oh, this guy. Putting on a disguise. Because he wants the sexy disguise. You're the one I always wanted. Europe and America, even though they're at war. Not with themselves. That's what the lyric says, that they're at war with themselves, but that's not true. Same-sex kisses. Again, a little bit sinful. It's sinful, playful, same-sex kisses. I'm free. Here we lie connected, and we're wearing no shirts. Hence, I'm shirtless. And strolling down a street in Cannes. It's just painting a scenery. Same-sex kisses, we're lying, connected, shirtless, strolling down the street in Cannes, drunk in Monaco, soaking in the sun, being loud and boisterous, being happy, being young. Then we go back to the chorus, sexy places, sexy people, all the guns are not real enough to kill. So whatever this death scenario the narrator was imagining, it's not real. They're alive. They're not living this sexy fantasy. All my friends are at the table, but I'm not even in the conversation. A French 75 in my hand is no remedy for prime numbers. This is a French 75 is one of my favorite cocktails. And it is no remedy for prime numbers. This is a play on words. 75 is not a prime number. And the cocktails are French 75. And as many of them as you drink, you'll never be in your prime. And you were odd. You had a feeling. Odd one out. That's the saying, you're the odd one out. Because you're not in your prime. And the French 75, it's a mathematical play on words. Then there's this subscriber, Brody. Brody, if you're watching this. Hi, Brody. Oh no, my concealer is melting. This is a shout out to Brody. Brody wrote 1,005,800 poems. None of them were about me. Can I come to the party? Meaning, this isn't about Brody. This is about what it means. A person has all this energy, yet they don't spend a single. What's an energy? What's an energy unit? Yet they don't spend a single calorie on you. Over fall and spring and winter, they're all wishing for the next summer. Who's they? The boys and girls you see on the screens. They are all wishing for the next summer. But I have a vendetta. I wish I could be better. Sometimes it feels like the entirety of the universe is against me, referring to the idea of God. Seems iconic, it's pathetic. Like I was cursed from the beginning, like we were crushed from the beginning. Sometimes I feel like we're Hansel and Gretel, but no one's coming to kill us. No one's coming to kill us. S-E-X-Y. And that's how the song ends. As always, it's been a pleasure. It's been a pleasure. Desire Your Prince London. I adore you. Thank you guys so much for joining. Desire Your Prince signing off. Bye-bye.